Hello again, welcome back to Asgard, and welcome back to Staxel. It's not terribly long after last episode, but I did go into just like a play around world, and just, if you've been through this before, like the tutorial, you can actually just skip it all. Like that initial first day stuff, you can just skip it, and they give you, the necessary items. You don't make all the money that you do. If you go through all the stuff, but you can skip all of that. But anyways, I went there just to run around, and I discovered some amazing things. First off, this entire map is explorable. You can go all the way out there to the beach. There's like stuff in the woods to harvest, like acorns and stuff like that you can gather. You can actually swim. You can just jump in the water and start swimming, and even out in the ocean. So, like right over there, there's like an icy place that has like snow and stuff, which is pretty exciting. Also, you can just mine to the ground and just start mining away, which is pretty nifty, I have to say. What else? Oh, if you sleep in a bed, it's at your spawn point, which is cool. Because right now, if we use teleport home, I didn't use teleport home in the last episode. I'm still trying to get used to the town, but I'm getting used to it. Also, something to note: the town is this whole area here and out here is semi-randomly generated. So, like, the farm on my other world, kind of where we're building the barn right now, like, right over in this little area, it kind of just drops off. So, there is some random generation. Also, my roof was a different color and some little stuff like that. I wish I had some money, because there's actually some really cool stuff in there to buy, but we don't have any money right now. So right now I'm on my way. I did check this out between episodes in that little run around world, because I wanted to know, just for today, how do we craft things, right? And it's really neat. It's really neat. Look at all these doors. Oh man. Okay, so let's speak to Eliza. Ready to learn the ways of the master builder? It's actually pretty easy. All you need is 3 things: ingredients, a blueprint or recipe, and crafting stations. The stations you need to get the barn done are all set up in the building store already. And you can actually see there's a saw on the left. It's kind of hard to see right there. And then there's an assembly table. There's also a tile table. I haven't used the tile table, actually. Feel free to borrow them anytime. Just don't try and run off with them. When structures get vandalized, well, we ain't going to be using them till they're fixed. So anyway, we just got an empty trough blueprint. This blueprint will show you how to make the basic trough for the barn. I suspect you already know how to make a few more basic blocks, though. You need to use the blueprint in order to memorize it. Then you can find it again in the blueprint tab of your inventory. I'll give you a moment to do that. Talk to me again when you're all set. Alright, so left click, you successfully learned the recipe for empty trough. With that out of the way, it's just a case of putting the bits and pieces together. Each step in the blueprint uses a particular type of crafting station. If you need to saw something, a saw bench will do for you. If you want to assemble something, an assembly station is the way to go. Makes sense, right? You want to set the items down on the left side of the station. The final result you take from the right. Interacting with the middle of the station will usually set her going. And we got 6 nails and 2 hay bales. These should cover some of the items needed to make the trough. Start by using the saw bench in the building store to make some lumber. If memory serves, the barn needs a couple of troughs, some walls, and a roof. Once you have all the parts, go finish off that barn. I'm sure I don't have to remind you how to build a good structure. Just put down some blocks to make 4 nice walls. Make sure you don't forget the door, or you might run into some problems. Then cover it with a solid roof of blocks to keep out the rain. It really doesn't matter what type of barn you build. We don't have a solid blueprint. Just keep most of the structure inside the glowy bits, and it'll be all good. I'll be waiting to hear all about it when you're done. Okay, so this is really cool. So we got some nails and some hay bales. I'm going to go ahead and just put these down on the assembly table. Okay? Because I actually somewhat know what I'm doing today. If you take a look over here, and it's kind of cool, we have this stone tab and this wood tab. And I'm pretty sure there's more tabs to come, but if we scroll down here, there is right here, empty trough. We can click on that and say we need 6 lumber, 2 fine lumber, 3 nails, a hay bale. And then the process is we have to assemble 6 lumber, 2 fine lumber, 3 nails, and a hay bale. But what's really cool is we can click right here, And achievement unlocked, use recipe overlay. And it actually adds it, almost like it's a quest tracker here. And it tells you what you need to do. And it says empty trough. A trough can be used to fill with either water or animal feed. Very important for animal care. Okay, so now what we need, we've got the nails, and we've got the hay bales that they want, but we also need to make lumber. And I don't have nearly enough wood, I can already tell you. But what we can do is we can put this down right there, and then, this is so cool. This is so cool. Look at that. We could chop the lumber down, and it'll keep running and stacking the lumber until we cancel it. Now, I don't know if I move away from it. Does it keep running? Yes, it keeps running. Okay, so while that's running, I want to go over here. We're going to need more wood. It does use quite a bit of wood. So, because it's like 2 pieces of wood per lumber, and then like 2 pieces of lumber per fine lumber. So we'll just chop this guy down. By the way, I found some trees out in the wood that were massive. They gave like hundreds of wood. Like, they were big trees. Actually, that one right there would probably give a bit. Oh, right here, this right here, I actually harvested this. And you get an achievement, gather star jelly, and you actually get a Steam achievement for that called What Is That? Or What Is This? I don't know exactly what it is. If you take a look at it in here, star jelly. It's like a jelly. I don't know. I don't know, and you can't eat it or anything, so I imagine it's useful for something. They're not terribly common. Well, I'll say that, and it looks like there's one right there, but anyways, I didn't come across a lot of them when I was running around the woods, but alright, let's add that. No. Then you get to running. Wait, now, did she take my lumber? Or did I take my lumber? Okay, I took the lumber. Okay, so we got 14 lumber, and then we can split the stacks with right-click. And you can right-click, like if you're holding this and you right-click, you can set down like so many. So, it is kind of sensitive though, so just a heads up. Alright, so we got our 12 lumber that we need. It's 6 lumber per item, and now we just need the 2 fine lumber. Let's see, that's got 1 more to run. Oh, that's got a ton more. But you can see we've got 13 wood, 4 lumber. It runs, and we got 11 wood, 5 lumber. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. We've actually got enough on us. And I'm gonna put this lumber up here. Oops, that's replace. Left click is place. And then we're gonna run this just standard lumber through, and we get fine lumber. Okay, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna grab our fine lumber. We'll add that there, and then we can right click to craft. Empty trough. And then right click again. Oh wait, I need 1 more piece of fine lumber, my bad. Actually have like just enough wood. And I guess, well, I don't have a whole lot of wood. I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I was gonna say I could just go ahead and set our wood in there on the saw and just let it run for a bit while we go do other things, but there is our empty trough. You completed the recipe for empty trough. And then I believe if we want to remove it, just click that. I love that feature. I love that craft tracker. Like, honestly, I mean, this game, okay, this game has mod support. The mod stuff is not as extensive as it is for, you know, established games right now, like Minecraft and stuff like that. But I will say that as far as, like, vanilla with no mods, to me, like, and of course this is subject to change. I mean, we're not, but an hour. I've played probably an hour in my little play world just running around. And I was like wrecking buildings. Like if you mess up the buildings, like the shelves, like the shop closes and like basically you have it, I don't know. I'm not for sure if it's still, if it closes because the items are still on the shelf and they still had prices. But if I went outside, like the sign said it didn't work anymore, like I had to do something. So how are you doing? You're happy, okay. So you don't want to wreck their stuff. And also I stole from a cash register, and I got like 121 bales, but it said there would be, or petals, but it said there would be consequences, which sounds spooky. Okay, it's nighttime, and I haven't set my spawn point to the bed, so we're going to go ahead and do that real quick. New home position set. Buy a shipping station and catalog to access a huge number of items. Cooked food is always worth more than its ingredients. Alright, press space to continue. Okay. Oh, and it shows us sleeping in the bed, by the way. Like, from above. Which is kind of nifty. I love this first-person mode. I can't get enough of it. By the way, like, when I was in my test world, or, like, not really test world, it's not a creative world, just running around, but I was just like, remodel time, and just started tearing out walls in here. And what's wild, okay, let me show you something. Let me show you something here. So, if we come over here, and I click this, it says you need a hammer, broom, or scythe to break, sweep, cuts. This. Like cobwebs. So, okay, as far as tools go, we've got our tools that we have on hand. There's also a scythe, a broom, a pickaxe. There's a bee smoker. There's a bug catching net, fishing poles, all these, like, I don't even know, like, what all there is in total. I mean, there's a lot. I always do that, and there's a lot of stuff, anyways. So, pretty excited for it. Hey, there you go. It did say we need to pet them every day and make sure that they're fed every day for them to be happy. So if we take a look here, we've got 1 unit of food. Okay. She's good until tomorrow. Alright. So, oh, by the way, this map, you can literally build anywhere. And you can farm anywhere. So it all depends on where your bed is at as to where your spawn is, like where you slept last. But you can actually just go wherever and build wherever. So I'm going to tear this fence down a little bit. And this is going to kind of open up into our barn, I think. And if we open up this sign here, let's toggle region display. And it's going to leave those particles up for us. So we do have a little bit of weeding to do here, I'd say. Because we got a bunch of stuff. I'm just going to kind of clear out some straight lines. You can see we're getting like petals from this. And from what I can tell, you can like pretty much sell anything. So probably all these like leaves and petals and stuff that are filling up my inventory, I could probably use these, like sell them. I don't know if they're useful for anything in particular, but I imagine we can make a little bit of money from it. I need like weed be gone. That's what I need here. There's so much stuff here. But I do love that like lushness that this game has. Like it's beautiful. It is beautiful, and these forests are really lively feeling, actually. Alright, so this low wooden fence, let's go ahead and just... oh, wait, nope. Okay, I'm going to cancel that, actually, because it doesn't look like... We may have to make, like, a little post. I think we can make one, though, but we'll see. So, anyways, to build this barn, basically all we need to do is fill in these yellow lines. Like, I didn't complete the barn, but I did put the roof on. And basically, if you just put all these, if you fill in all this yellow, it counts it. But then, of course, it's going to be an ugly little structure. Let's see what we can actually craft at the moment. I mean, a lot of this stuff we're not going to be able to make yet. It's like white wooden plank block takes glue and cheap varnish. Yeah, you need varnish for a lot of this probably nicer looking stuff and glue. So yeah, we're just going to go with, a while back they gave us, somewhere in here, right here. Light wooden planks. Let's go ahead. Actually sort this out here. Okay, we're gonna go with these wooden. What is this? Light wooden planks. We'll just use those. And I believe this is actually probably about enough to build this. So we can pillar up. Oh, let me show you guys something really cool. There's no fall damage or anything. I don't think you could die in this game. If you build like something like that and you can't go through it, what's cool is if you walk into it, well, not in this case. Let's see, I was doing it over here. Not the best time management, but that's okay. So if we put something like that, yeah, there we go. I think it's the grass that's interfering with it, but like, your character will actually duck down and go underneath it. That is awesome. It's like an awesome little, just like a little feature, you know. There's a lot of stuff like that that I'm discovering, like, the more I play around with it. Like, just nice little features like that. And I feel like there was, like, so much thought put into this game. like so far, and it's only in beta. And I was actually looking at the, on Steam, the recent news is, like, behind, I think. Because, like, the most recent news on there is, like, January 25th. But if you look at the patch that was January 25th, it's been, like, 30 patches since that point or something. It's crazy. Because this is, like, version 1.1.5. And January 25th was, like, 1.1.30 or something like that. So, there's been a lot of updates since then, it seems like. But I don't think we're going to have enough of these, are we? It's almost enough, but not quite enough. Okay, so to make more of these light wooden plank blocks. Oh, we need glue for that. Okay, well, I'm broke because I spent all my money on other things. So what we're going to do, we're just going to fill in the rest of this with dirt. I guess. Or we'll use some grass or something. Let me find a nice little spot I don't mind digging up here. Oh, you know what, though? Actually, we're going to steal... There's this, like, structure. I actually think they meant for us to put the barn right here, because you could put, like, the roof blocks over it, and there you go. You kind of got, like, a wall. But we're just going to tear this down. And that should be enough blocks to use. I don't know. That actually feels like it's a little bit smaller than this, but... I'm one short. Okay. I thought that was just right, but... Oh, and the stuff in the stores. Like, I kind of looked through some of that stuff, and it's crazy. It is crazy. Okay, so there we go. All the yellow is filled in, and if we click on this now, it says roof any blocks is done. And so then all we need to do is we need to set down our troughs. So what we're going to do, let's put these guys down. Let's see. We'll put one down right there, and we'll put the other one down, like right there. So... furnishing requirements are complete, and then we can say, I guess we'll toggle that off. Do I have to leave the sign like right here? There we go. I'm gonna put it back just to be on the safe side, but I wonder if there's like upgraded barns that we can build like bigger. I mean, technically we could add on to that structure and have like stuff behind it, or even, oh yeah, we could actually probably just connect multiple barns together. I just don't know if that sign has to stay there. I'm hoping it doesn't. I guess we're about to find out. I'm supposed to go back and speak to the builder, because in my like playing around, I didn't leave. I didn't actually craft the stuff. But like if you look at this sign, you know, it's still out front here. So I'm hoping that we can actually like say, okay, this is done, and pull up that sign or something, or move it. I don't know. Something to that effect would be nice. Let's see. Aliza. Wonderful work to Asgard. That barn almost brought a tear to my eye. Yeah, it's like... it's terrible looking. If you haven't been to see him already, I think Maximilian would love to hear about it too. I hope to see more of your good work around the place. Come back anytime you need some materials from the store or some advice. But yeah, like, there's all kinds of blocks in this. Like... and then there's like stations, like tiling station, carving station, table saw, assembly station, construction station, combining station. There's some varnish, dark fairy grass seeds. Ooh. And then she's got like hay bales, sheet metal, metal bands, mortar, glue. I'm like, okay, like this. Of course, this is not including like modded, but like in this statement. But so far, from what I've seen, with the amount of blocks and stuff, where is that guy? Okay, he's over at the mayor's house place. The town hall is what we're going to call it. And we haven't even started just speaking to all villagers, so... But this game, as far as, like, blocks and stuff like that, it, like, puts vanilla Minecraft to shame. In a good way. I've been hearing about the fabulous new barn you built. Sounds like everything is in order. We got 2 cows in a crate. Here are the few cows we managed to round up. They all ran away when the previous owner left. Good luck. By the way, we've been looking for good builders for a long time. Sometimes we get notices from people who want to move in here. Before that, they need a house to live in. Given your impressive work on the barn, we'd love your help. Come check in with me every once in a while. New requests usually come in every week or so. In the meantime, it might be a good idea to get to know everyone. There's bound to be someone looking for assistance. I know Rhea has been moping around quite a bit, ever since she arrived. She's bound to have a task for you. If that doesn't appeal, you can always head off exploring or kick back and look after the farm. It's all up to you, really. We just want to see what you make of the place. Okay. Like, now we know that there's people we can move in. It's crazy. It's crazy. Okay, so do we want to speak to Rhea? I think it's this. Yeah, it's this girl here with the... I think it's a fishing pole. Meow, new prey. Meow, meow, meow. Or meow. I'm just messing with you. You don't look like fish. I'm Rhea, just a local fisher. If you ever need any fishing tips, come see Meow. Okay. To Asgard, I need you to build a fishing spot. If you don't, I might cry, Meow. You don't want to do that, do you? Use the signpost to designate the area for it. We got a fishing spot sign. You can build the pier on a pond or the ocean. It doesn't really matter, just let me fish, Meow. And we got a fish rack and a bait box. You'll need these blueprints to make some of the parts, Meow. There's 3 main items you'll need. You can probably find a barrel lying around the farm somewhere. Or you could always buy a blueprint from the building store and make it yourself. Making the fish rack will probably be pretty easy, Meow. The building store has everything you need for that. I suspect the hard part will be the bait box, Meow. It's the most important part, though, Meow. I think you might need to buy the combining station from the grocery store. The building store should sell carving stations, though, Meow. You'll also need to find a bug net in one of the stores and catch some bugs. Don't worry if you forget all the parts you need, though, Meow. Once you put down the sign, you can look at it to see what's missing. I'm positive you'll get it just right, Meow. Oh, man. So we are the designated builder for this town. We're almost through this 3rd day, though. I guess technically I could use the teleport home option, and it'll teleport us to our bed. So, okay. So, let's see. Do we want to put our cows down? I think we do. I think we want to take care, set those up first. But how do I put water in this? Feeder's empty. I don't have animal food at the moment. And I don't have any money to get animal food. Okay. Well, let's actually head back to the town real quick. And actually looks like these are starting to... The seeds are growing, yep. And I guess, well, I guess technically the barn, I could put the sign like on the back or something and then kind of like build it in. I don't know if it's necessary that we leave it or not. I'm not for sure. They didn't really say. Alright, so let's go over here. I've got all these like petals. I don't know if they sell for very much at all. And right click, we got 3 petals. Awesome. Okay. 11 petals. We can scrounge for money at this point. 30 petals. Yeah, it's like 1 petal. Yeah, 1 petal per each of these, I guess. Okay, we got 102 petals now. Awesome. Awesome. I also know there's like a seed station where you can like breed seeds or something. I saw it on a loading screen. I don't know exactly because it said you could. There's a chance to get golden seeds. So I don't even know. I don't even know. Okay, so let's take a look at the map because they said we need to build. Actually, that little spot right there would be good for a fishing spot, I should think. It's near enough to town. I mean, the ocean is a little ways out. So I kind of wish there was like a compass. In a way. Okay, I think I see it actually. Whenever the map came in. Yeah, like right over there. Alright. So this would make a pretty good spot, I think. Whoa. That pier is massive. Okay, maybe we need to put this at the ocean. Let me teleport home. And I'm going to... Let's see, I'm going to sleep first. Because it's about to be nighttime. Or it's about to be the next day. Buy a renaming form from the town hall to rename your animals. The village holds festivals on special days. Oh, man. Get up. Get up. Wake up. Alright, I need to feed the dog. Man, that tree... Oh, it looks like these will be grown before long. Hopefully we'll get at least some decent money out of those. Because, like, I spent all the money on seeds. So I'm kind of broke at the moment. Okay, so can I, let's see, can I get rid of this thing by chance? I'm gonna have to shift these troughs over to the right a little bit. Okay, so the cow's in a crate, a large affectionate creature which produces tasty milk. So can I just put this, achievement unlocked, place a cow crate. We have Pickles the cow. Pickles is content. Okay, and then we got Autumn. And it looks like they will stay in here. It does appear so, even though there's no walls. You guys are just grazing right now. They're really, really cute. And I love the little, like, bouncy animations they do. Like, they're just so happy to see me. Yeah, our cows seem to still recognize it as their barn. So, I guess we can just pull the sign up and not, like, leave it there. That's just kind of like a working like a this is being built kind of thing. I did notice there was a dog whistle. So, I'm assuming you can call your dog to you with it. But, I don't know. We'll find out. But, I'm going to head to the general store. I need to see if I can get some cow food. And I don't know, maybe I use the sprinkler, the watering can to water the cows. I don't know. Okay, you're not in, but I guess I can just leave the money on the thing. Trough food is what we need. It's 100 apiece. Are you kidding me? Why do they give me these animals when they know I'm not going to be able to take care of them? I have 2 petals. Awesome. Alright. Oh, is there a milker? Like, is that a thing that I can buy? Never looked into that. Yeah, it's 80. Good. Good. Well, maybe I can go get some petals or something. Maybe I can sell raw wood. I don't know. Let's go ahead and pop these blueprints just to get them out of our inventory. So, memorize and memorize. And we'll go back to our cows. I'm assuming this thing has maybe at least a couple units of food. I mean, the dog food was really expensive too, though. Like, where are you going? That's not your home. Let's fill it. Filled with 4 units. Awesome. Well, they're already chowing down. So how do I put water in this? How do I do that? Because they weren't very clear on that. Okay, I just checked. That's actually something I wanted to cover right there. I just checked and read up a little bit on the animals, just so I didn't have them die or something. The water, you don't actually have to fill the troughs with water. You can buy a jar of water to fill it from the general store, but it's mainly decoration. The thirst system hasn't been implemented yet. But something really neat that is somewhat recent is manure. We can collect cow splats, and these cows are going to start dropping them. Now, one thing I am going to do, just to make life a little bit easier, I'm going to break a bit of this fence down. Because I was thinking, I don't want these cows wandering around, and that way if they do poop, like, it's all going to be in one place, because that's going to be useful for us. So, let me get that, and let's kind of just, I want that. I want that poop. Oh, whoops. Whoops, whoops. I'm just going to place a fence, like, down through here to kind of keep them in, and I'll place a fence like right there for right now. I don't have anything like too fancy. And then I'm gonna need more fence blocks. It's fine. Let me grab. Oh. I think this is kind of what all these like fences and all this like stuff lying around is for anyways, is to kind of help you get your farm started. So we'll just kind of fence these guys in, so hopefully they won't be able to run off on us. I'm assuming they're not going to climb over the trough. Maybe. That's good for right now. We'll leave it as that. Alright, they're both content. And I want to try to get the money to get a milker so we can actually start turning over at least a profit from our cows, because money is going to be an issue. Like a serious issue, especially with them eating that much. Because it's going to be like 100 gold every 2 days, plus our pets. I mean, I don't think you necessarily have to feed them. I don't know that they're going to die, but there is... I think there's animal medicine. So I imagine they can get sick, and we don't want that. Oh, you know what? I got that star jelly. I wonder if this thing sells for a bunch of money. It's very, very possible. Let's actually go back to the town real quick, because I don't want to rip up all my flowers. At least not yet. But I mean, technically it sounds like if we wanted to, we could just like pull up the house and move somewhere else. If we so desired. There's like people all over the place. Alright, so if I set that there, 210 gold. Yes, sell it. I will sell that in a heartbeat. Okay, so since we got money now, that means we can buy, I want to get the milker, and I want to get another bag of, let's see, do I want cow food or dog food? Because yeah, pet food's 110 too. I do need a thing of pet food. The cows will be good for another day. And then let me get a milker. And let me just teleport home. Try to make the most of our day here. One of these days we get to clean up the house. This is going to be a learning process because I don't know what any of these blocks look like or nothing. Alright, so Pickles has no milk and Autumn has no milk. Alright. Alright, this is not like Minecraft. We can't just milk everything. Alright, so I think what we're going to do today is, let's see, the ocean. There's an ocean off in that direction. I don't know if I want to put the fishing spot, like, just at the back end. Like, just start heading this way until we hit the ocean. So then we can have, like, a road kind of run along. Man, we're going to have to actually, like, build the world on here, I feel like. Because we're going to be moving people in, we're going to be building all these structures, we're going to be expanding our farm. There's no limit, it doesn't seem like, to how much we can expand our farm. Yeah, see, there's a acorn. So we'll definitely take that. I'd like to get a pickaxe too, so we can start getting stone, but it's not all that much. A lot of the tools aren't terribly expensive, like 60 to 80-ish range. But money, like, early on, money is a thing we're going to have to be cautious about. It's kind of looking, trying to see if I could spot any more of those star jellies, because, oh, what's this? Oh, it's a big bug. We need a bug net, though. Oh, what's that? We need a bug net for that, too. Okay. There's a bug, like, way up there. Man, okay. Oh, by the way, this manure, I meant to, we're going to use that in a minute. We'll go back to, when we go back to our house. Okay, so this thing is massive. This pier is. But, like, if we built it, like, right here. Or do we want to put it, like, right there? Maybe. Yeah, see, like, you can swim on here. Which is kind of nifty. So, yeah, we'll put it right there, and we're going to toggle the region display. So, we need 14 water, that's done. 10 wood, 10 is missing. 1 fish rack, 1 bait box, 1 barrel. Okay. Because I'm figuring what we'll do, it seems like the pier is going to be up there, I think. I don't know, it says fishing spot. Is this going to be like a building? You know what, I actually think it is. I think it's like a building and then like the end of it, part of it is water. So you can like fish indoors kind of a thing. So maybe we'll shift it back. Then. So we'll have it setting like... Because I don't think it's like an actual pier. So we'll set it like right there. It's updating. Okay, while it's updating, because it's taking a minute, I'm going to gather some of this coral that's sitting around. Maybe this stuff sells for a decent amount. By the way, these palm trees, they give that raw wood as well, but they only give like 1 piece, sometimes no pieces, from what I saw. Yeah, it doesn't like that. So I don't know. Maybe it is supposed to be a pier that we get up on. Like, she wasn't really clear about it. So, yeah, we're going to set it right there. There we go, it updates. Yeah, so it is, I do think it's a pier. So what we're going to have to do is, we'll build that, and then we'll have to make it connect over. And maybe like little stairs. Oh, man. We'll have to start with dirt, though, I think. Okay, well, we'll leave that there. Let me walk around the woods and just see if we can find some more star jelly for a minute here, because I would like to, we'll take those kind of things. Oh, and we got this cow manure, so I want to get back to the farm and use that as well. Because I was reading, because they have like a blog of like updates and stuff like that, and that was, from what I saw, that was like the most recent update, or most recent note on the blog was that, and doing like coloring for It appeared to be like clothes and armor, or not armor, but they had like a samurai helmet on the picture. And you could like change the color of your clothes and all that. Kind of like what we did in the, whenever we were making our character, but like for all the clothes. So it's like crazy amount of possibilities. We haven't really looked at all the clothes for sale yet. But it sounds like there's a lot of opportunity in this game for creativity. I love it. I love it so much. Okay, so this stuff, this cow splat, we can use this as a manure, from what I understand. Like, can we throw it? Achievement unlocked, throw a ball. Oh, no. Maybe we have to actually craft it into a manure. It's not for everyone. Plants love it. Yeah, see? I don't know. I'm not sure. I'll have to look more into that, but I can't, like, place it on them, so... Okay, let's see how much these acorns sell for, because they might be worth a little bit to help us get on our feet, because, like, right now it's, like, struggling. But honestly, I think once that... Because the reason I bought that lemon seed, there was, if we put this here... 36 petals. That's not too bad. What about this coral? 54 petals. Okay, so we can kind of scrounge for our money at first. And then it'll probably get a bit easier a bit later on. Okay, so I'm going to buy some cow food because they're going to be out of food come tomorrow. And that's definitely something that we don't want to happen. So, trough food. There we go. That's actually cheaper than dog food. Alright. But the reason I bought the tree seed, I know it was kind of expensive, but like there was a Harvest Moon on the GameCube, and I love that Harvest Moon. It was like in 3D, and oh, there's an assembly station back here. I love these houses. So anyways, it was on GameCube, and you could get trees on that one, right? Like a lot of the Harvest Moons, you weren't able to get trees. Some of them you are, but that one you could. And trees were actually really good money because they flowered like consistently, and you never had to replant them or anything. And the produce from them, like fruit, was worth quite a bit of money, which is actually, I guess, kind of accurate because I mean, fruit tends to cost more than vegetables do for the most part. And I was just kind of, I'm hoping that it's this way on here, so because this game is kind of like a very much a learning experience at this point. Like, it's so alien and I love it. Yeah, I'm not really finding much in the way of star fruit. Just kind of scavenging. Honestly, I think going to the beach and scavenging there would probably be the best. But those star fruit, or star jellies, I keep calling them star fruits, but those are such a big amount of money. Like, if you could get a few of those, you'd be set for a little while. But our money issues definitely make me love the price of the recipes and stuff like that. Because I think that was my biggest complaint with like Stardew, which I love that game, don't get me wrong, but I think my biggest complaint on there was that everything was way too cheap. Like after like the first year and a half, I had like most everything, and I like a little bit more longevity than that. But scythe grass or flowers to get mixed seeds. Ooh. Hold shift to make some inventory actions faster. Dinah Prince has brought you a gift. What? Where's my gift? I can water that. You don't need to water crops on rainy days. What is this? White mushrooms. Is that what she brought me? Or... Dinah Prince is happy. Oh. This is where she puts gifts. This is like our little gift spot. We got golden oat seeds. These oats are more golden than usual. They don't taste as nice though. Grows in 4 days in autumn. Okay. Good to know. And it's growing healthily. Okay. Oh, and look at our little tree. It's growing healthily as well. And our cows probably aren't terribly excited right now because they're just stuck in the rain. There's not really a roof on this thing. But Pickles is happy, so we're going to roll with it. Autumn is happy. Okay, well guess what, guys? I got you more trough food, and you're pooping outside your cage, your pen. Okay, well, anyways, it's the 5th of spring right now. I am going to end out this episode here because I know it's about wrapping up point. I'm actually probably going to go ahead and record a 3rd episode right now. I'm having so much fun on here. Oh, we got mushrooms, brown mushrooms. Maybe they'll sell for a little bit. We'll run to the store real quick while we're saying goodbye and check that out. But I'm just selling everything. Everything that I can get my hands on, I'm selling it. It would be kind of interesting if a food system appears. Like, at least, but, like, I don't know. It could be kind of tough at the start. Like, honestly, like a hunger system. But let's see, what do you got here? 18 gold? Or 18 petals? Mushrooms are 30, and we got these acorns. It's 24. Yeah, I mean, we're making a little bit of money. What about cow poop? 24 for that. Yeah, I'll sell that because I get more cow poop like all the time. And I didn't try to milk the cows today. I want to do that real quick. Like maybe they're not happy enough. Oh, there's a clay jar, simply wooden double wardrobe, and a simple comfy chair. We'll have to get into that, like maybe next episode. Because like I'm just trying to get the hang of things at the moment. Autumn has no milk, and Pickles has no milk. Okay. So, and we might stick like just a little roof on top of that, like just break all this stuff down maybe. Because that's 34 blocks. I might try sticking a roof on this real quick. I know it's about wrapping up. We're getting there. But I feel bad for my cows because they're just like getting all sorts of rained on at the moment. I need a builder's wand right now. I don't think we're going to be able to put like a full roof on this, but I mean, we could put their troughs under this, and then we kind of be like, they got like a little grazing area there, kind of a thing. Achievement unlocked, place 100 blocks. Okay, well, it's coming along. We're starting to get some semblance of a roof on there, but anyways, I know it's about wrapping up point for this episode, so I am going to end it out here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As you can tell, I'm having a blast with this. Oh, and the water actually has collision, it seems like. If I stand up under the leaves, I don't get rained on, which is kind of nifty. But anyways, I hope to see you guys next time. I hope you guys are enjoying this so far and are looking forward to more, because I'm definitely kind of hooked on this. It's a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed the video, as always, be sure and hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe if you're not already to stay up to date with when new videos come out. And I hope to see you guys next time. So until then, as always, do take care, stay safe, and I'll see you guys then.